Happiness and fulfillment come only from mastering the mind and connecting with the soul, not from objects or attainments. We all have different goals, but we all want the same things: a life full of joy and meaning. The more we upgrade from trying to fulfill our selfish needs to doing things out of service and love, the more we can achieve. To live intentionally, we must dig to the deepest why behind the want. Life is more meaningful when we define ourselves by our intentions rather than our achievements. Failure doesn't mean you're worthless. It means you must look for another route to achieving worthwhile goals. Living intentionally means stepping back from external goals, letting go of outward definitions of success, and looking within. In getting you where you want to be, meditation may show you what you don't want to see. When you align with your breath, you learn to align with yourself through every emotion, calming, centering, and de-stressing yourself. If we're only excited when people say nice things about our work, it's a sign that we're not passionate about the work itself. You can't be anything you want, but you can be everything you are. Passion plus expertise plus usefulness equals Dharma. The Bhagavad Gita says that it's better to do one's own Dharma imperfectly than to do another's perfectly. In order to unveil our Dharma, we have to identify our passions, the activities we both love and are naturally inclined to do well. When we're aware of our own strengths, we're more confident, we value others' abilities more, and we feel less competitive. Knowing your purpose and fulfilling it is easier and more fruitful when you use your time and energy wisely every day. The emotion you fall asleep with tonight is most likely the emotion you'll wake up with in the morning. Routines root us. Rules and routines ease our cognitive burden, so we have bandwidth for creativity. Being present is the only way to live a truly rich and full life. The more your personal spaces are devoted to single, clear purposes, the better they will serve you. When you identify where you thrive, focus on expanding those opportunities. Doing something at the same time every day helps us remember to do it, commit to it, and do it with increasing skill and facility. Location has energy. If you do something in the same space every day, it becomes easier and natural. When we switch tasks compulsively, it erodes our abilities to focus. The Bhagavad Gita states, "For him who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But for one who has failed to do so, his very mind will be the greatest enemy." The monkey mind is reactive, but the monk mind is proactive. Don't set yourself up to fail. A monk doesn't spend time in a strip club. How many of us do the same thing year after year, hoping our lives will transform? Thoughts repeat in our minds, reinforcing what we believe about ourselves. It may sound silly, but the best way to overwrite the voices in your head is to start talking to them, literally. If your mind says, "You can't do this," respond by saying to yourself, "You can do it. You have the ability, you have the time." Many of the frustrations we endure can be seen as blessings because they urge us to grow and develop. It's about observing your feelings without judging them. When anxious thoughts arise, instead of indulging them, we respond with compassion. I know you're worried and upset and you feel like you can't handle this, but you're strong. You can do it. We say things to ourselves that we would never say to people we love. Treat yourself with the same love and respect you want to show to others. We all have happy memories that we enjoy revisiting and painful memories that we can't let go. A certain amount of planning is useful and good preparation for the various scenarios ahead. But when these thoughts tip into repetitive anxiety and worry or unrealistic aspirations, they are no longer productive. When we talk to ourselves as we would to a loved one, just as when we observe the argument between the child mind and the adult mind, we're creating a distance between ourselves and our own minds in order to see more clearly. The Gita defines detachment as doing the right thing for its own sake, because it needs to be done without worrying about success or failure. Only by detaching can we truly gain control of the mind. Instead of reactively doing what we want, we proactively evaluate the situation and do what is right. Disconnect from the ideas that limit you, open your mind to new possibilities, and like a soldier training for battle, you will find that your intellect gets stronger. Though life remains imperfect, you accept it as it is and see a clear path ahead. The good news is that the more practice you have at tuning into your mind, the less effort it takes. If we work every day to cleanse our thoughts, gently redirecting the ones that don't serve us, then our minds are pure and calm, ready for growth. We can deal with new challenges before they multiply and become unmanageable. We all experience insecurities in work, relationships, and even family. And when that happens, we let insecurities completely destroy something amazing. Don't let insecurity ruin something amazing. Forgiveness doesn't excuse the behavior, but it prevents the behavior from negatively affecting us. We all have a passion. We all have a genius inside us. We have that potential. Forgiveness doesn't excuse the behavior, but it prevents the behavior from negatively affecting us. The person that we will become in 5 years is defined by the people we spend time with today and the books we read today. Life and time are the best two teachers. Life teaches us to make good use of time, and time teaches us the value of life. Money is only a tool. It will take you wherever you wish, but make sure it does not replace you as the driver. Everything in life happens according to our time and our clock. Be patient. You don't know what you need in your life until you figure out who you are. It's amazing what we can do when our passion meets a purpose greater than ourselves. Failures are only failures when we don't learn from them. When we learn, they become lessons. We need to redefine what success means. Let's not make success about the size of our homes, but about the size of our heart. I make decisions based on intuition and insight, heart and head. Fast forward where you are. Look at yourself in 10, 15, 20 years. Is that where you want to be? We force ourselves out of bed to live the same day again and again and call it a life. The teacher has failed more times than the student has even tried. Our environment is crucial for our well-being. Craft an environment where you thrive. Failure is just a sign that we need to widen our scope and build ourselves up for the next level. We speak about being healthy, but we act more like human doings than human beings. Never judge anyone because you never know what they go through. You can't fix yourself by breaking someone else. Resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. When we realize that we're students for life, we empower others and attract people to work with us. Our words have more power than we believe. Our words define our reality. Motivation comes from meaning. Everything comes from meaning. Limitations are only true as long as you believe in them. Believe in yourself instead. Imagine a world where everyone lived their passion. We would be better people, partners, and parents. Saying whatever we want, whenever we want, however we want, is not freedom. Be excited about the work itself, not just the praise for it. It's better to do one's own dharma imperfectly than to do another's perfectly. In order to unveil our dharma, we have to identify our passions. When we're aware of our strengths, we're more confident and less competitive. Knowing your purpose and fulfilling it is easier when you use your time and energy wisely. Rules and routines ease our cognitive burden and give us bandwidth for creativity. Being present is the only way to live a truly rich and full life. The more your personal spaces are devoted to clear purposes, the better they will serve you. Location has energy. Choose spaces that support your goals. When we switch tasks compulsively, it erodes our abilities to focus. The monkey mind is reactive, but the monk mind is proactive. Thoughts repeat in our minds, reinforcing what we believe about ourselves. Talk to yourself positively to overwrite the negative voices in your head. Observe your feelings without judging them. Respond to anxious thoughts with compassion. Treat yourself with the same love and respect you show to others. Detach from outcomes to gain true control of the mind. Proactively evaluate situations and do what is right. Disconnect from limiting ideas and open your mind to new possibilities. Accept life as it is and see a clear path ahead. Practice tuning into your mind to make it easier. Cleanse your thoughts daily to keep your mind pure and calm. Explore your curiosity and invest in what interests you. Look beyond immediate setbacks to see the long-term growth they offer. Create routines that support your goals and stick to them.